How's that? Shiki, good to see you here. Penny, good to see you here. What was I saying? I was saying, Penny, you sneaky sneak because you did all these actions before you chatted, which means your auto shout out didn't happen, but now I think you can hear me. Yes, I have a little USB hub on my desk with buttons that I can disable devices, and I had just disabled my mic for some reason. Anyway, everyone, Lily, oh my goodness, everyone's here. There's so many lovely, cool people are here. Um, so everyone go follow Penny and Shiki and Lily. The auto shout out queue, I think, should catch up with the other two of you. But yes, I was saying follow Penny at twitch.tv/xx underscore Penny for your thoughts with a Z underscore XX. And yeah, no, thank you all for being here. It's going to be a shorter stream than usual. It's going to be a single game. It's kind of like a low key casual day. How are you all doing? I am back at that Broad from Queens. She. I'm an Ask Me Anything streamer. We do have something new in this stream, which is we have a monthly ask. We're gonna kind of get a little bit political in this stream because I think it's time for that. Ad break. I've been talking during the ad break. I am so sorry. I normally try not to talk during the ad break. I'm having one of those days. Oh my goodness, I've been getting hit by Insomnia Monster a bunch. So like, yeah, there we go. There's the auto shouted for Shiki. Um, yeah, my brain's not brainulating on ultra high capacity. Yes, Broadbot. I meant to have Big Me on. Thank you though. Shiki says, I'm doing okay. Shiki says, Sam and I are visiting his sister to help with yard stuff, but for now we're inside. Okay. Yeah, the weather here has been like so hit and miss. Like, it's been cold the past few days, and I like put on a sweater, and I was like sweating. I'm like, why am I sweating? And I realized, oh, it's hot. So I went outside. I changed, went outside, and had a little apple um, as a snack. It's okay, Shiki says. Partial capacity is good. It's like 83 right now. Yuck, 83 to me? That's perfect. I'll take 83. Absolutely. Yeah, sorry for talking through the ads. Lily, your shout out should be incoming, but I think Shiki chatted first, and I think that's how the queue works. Lily says, I'm doing my nails. Oh, that is so cool. What color are you doing? Also, if you want to post in the Discord, I would love to see. Shiki says, you can have it about the 83-degree temperatures happily. I think it's in the mid to high 70s here. It's warm here too. Lily says, yeah. Yeah, no, it's a lot. Like the weather going up and down, back and forth. It's Game Over Pink from Mooncat. Oh, that is interesting. Is Mooncat like a nail polish company? Also, Shiki redeems Show Me the Coasters. So allow me to do that. Oh, there are so many water spots on this. That is funny because I wiped it down before. Anyway, we've got America Online 8.0 Plus. Connect with AOL. Sign up today. 866-539-0349. This is one of them. There we go. Get that little built-in ring light on the camera out of the way. And competing with it, and that was copyright 2003. And we also have Juno, new and improved, version 4.0, includes Internet Explorer. Your free internet access starts here, requires Microsoft Windows 95 or later. And that's the other coaster for today. I've switched over to cold brew because it's cold brew season. And so yeah, this is my first, my inaugural batch of cold brew for the season. Lily says that Mooncat is vegan nail polish company. Oh, that is so cool. I will have to take a note of that. Mooncat. Let me open up a new page. Shiki says, oh, wow, I forgot about... There's too much stuff. Forgot about them. Yeah. Today is 4/23. So I continue to practice my left-handed handwriting. Mooncat. I discovered during the pandemic that I am ambidextrous, and so I've been teaching myself to write with my other hand. Mooncat. Nail polish. Shiki says, Claire, good to see you here. Shiki, that's not what Shiki said. Shiki did not say, Claire, good to see you here. I said that. Shiki says, I need to make some cold brew too, but wanting to make my pumpkin syrup. Oh, interesting. How do you make the pumpkin syrup? How's it work? Tell me more. Um, Clara, thank you for redeeming the daily commute. Also, if you send a message, you will get an auto shout out, I think. Hi, Queen, Clara says. Just looking for starting my sift. Good luck when you start your sift, Claire. Oh my goodness. Just looking before starting my shift, Claire says. You should also get an auto shout out, but if you don't, I want to see if it works. But also go follow Claire. It is so lovely to me that like people who stream show up in my chat. That just like means the world. Lily's on a streak. Amazing. Yes, and there's the auto shout out. Great. Oh my goodness. This is so lovely. In theory, we have a video game to play, so shall we? Look at me remembering to switch scenes like a pro streamer. So, we are, like I said, just doing Celeste today, despite what the go live notification said. I forgot to update that. And where we left off, we were still locked out of chapter 8 or section 8 or whatever it was. We were just kind of going through getting gems and strawberries. Shiki says you put sugar and spices in water and boil it gently. Then add pumpkin puree and keep stirring until it's all combined. It's really simple and so good. I usually make it and then also make a mocha syrup the same day. That is so interesting. That is so different from the way I drink coffee. Like either I drink my coffee black and nothing in it, or it's something fancy. And like I don't do anything in the middle. Like, but that seems really neat. And how does the mocha syrup made? Is that with just cocoa powder instead of pumpkin puree? And then also, do you strain out the pumpkin puree? Like, I'm so curious. I'm so curious. Shared. Oh, cool. Thank you, Lily. You're talking about the nail polish. So good. Shiki says I make a pint of it and it'll last me like 2 weeks. Oh, that is so cool. All right. So last time we got a red four-sided gem, and I want to see how are the audio levels. Are they balanced for everybody? We've already talked. I just want to see what we're missing. Oh no, this isn't it. Okay, no, we don't want to do this. There was... Where is that one spot? This is not a Tuliberry Mega Elixir question. There was one spot where there was like a series of gems that it looked like we were locked out of. Epilogue, I think that's what I wanted to go look at. Maybe? No, it wasn't this either. Shiki says mocha is similar. Sugar, water, cocoa powder, vanilla. You cook them all, and then once it's combined, it's done. Reduce down pretty quickly and it's kind of thick. Like, think McDonald's coffee syrup, not like the Tirani coffee syrup. Interesting. So I'm trying to remember where the room was with those 7 gems. Because I want to see which ones we've already gotten. Maybe that was here. Let's go check it out. I feel like I'm being so chaotic right now, but that's okay. So was it through here? What just happened? Interesting. Need to try out that, the pumpkin syrup. Penny says it's autumn here now, so perfect timing. Yeah. Oh, interesting. So we've got purple here, brown, so we get exactly 2 dashes. Okay. Mine whispers, Penny, Shiki says. Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, so I don't think this is the place I was looking at, so I'm going to return to the map. And I guess we can just go looking for strawberries. This is a Tuliberry Mega Elixir question. If you happen to know where the thing I'm talking about where it's like just a room with 7 sockets for gems. Where is that? Because we've been there like multiple times and I just don't have the brains to go looking back at my own VODs right now. Okay, so old site, I think we've got all the strawberries for. Celeste Resort, we've got the strawberries for. If I don't respond, I've gone back to sleep. Penny says fair. Mirror Temple. Reflection. And summits. We're missing just 1 strawberry in the summits. Let's go find it if we can. Okay, we've got double dash. Oops. Oh. We've got to find that one last strawberry. Oopsies. I have to like acclimate to the game. I feel like it's been forever since I played this. Okay, so we have already gone to the left here. We've done this already. So I don't think it's going to be here. Because that would be kind of weird if there was like multiple secrets in one spot. So we're just going to keep going until we find... I think we wanted to find a way to get up there if I remember correctly. But maybe that's the way down from somewhere else? This may be deja vu for folks who saw my last session of this game. Sorry, I'm just moving my screen things around a little bit. Let's go see if we can find where the first strawberry is. Ha! That was not the play. If we find the... Whoops. If we find the first strawberry, well, then we've gone too far. Seems like a reasonable way to approach that. I don't think this is it, but that was not it. But it's worth looking, you never know. Oh, interesting. Penny says, thanks for recipe photo on the poster funny. Is that, Now I'm curious. So maybe, during the first break, you can send that to me also, Penny, because I am curious now. Yeah, the cold brew recipe, I'm also curious how people make their different cold brew recipes, because I have a thing I bought called a coffee sock. And, like, I know, like, under capitalism, why give companies free advertising? But I feel like they're not, like, you know, Unilever or whatever. Like, if you say Kleenex and you're giving money to, like, the arch capitalists, I feel like a tiny little company is probably okay to mention the brand name of. But it's basically like a cheesecloth that's been sewed onto itself. And you just fill it up with coffee grounds and let it soak. And every season I have to figure out anew what the ratio is, because I always forget. We go here. There. Where's that first strawberry? Oh, this thing with these snowballs. I mean, we are well past that one spot where I was like, there's gotta be where it is. death cabbage. Oopsies. That was not it. I usually don't do cold brew, Lily says, but I like using espresso grounds for cold brew. Oh, interesting. What's the reason to use espresso grounds? Because typically, as I understand it, you would typically want to use... Oh, we have to be on the thing while it's on the button while we're moving it, I see. Typically, you would want to use a coarser ground for a cold brew, as I understand it. What's up here? What are we stuck on? How are we stuck on something there? How is that possible? We are stuck on this tiny little pixel in the death cabbage. That is wild. That is, yeah, it's really interesting though that people, I think, find their own ways to make recipes, even if it's different from the recommended. That is not a secret, different from the recommended ways. What is that there? That looks like maybe it's something. That spot I just landed on. I wonder what's in it. Oh, we're toast. Shiki says, I normally do normal ground. Let me read that after this. Okay, there's nothing here. I usually do a normal ground from a cold brew, but I mix in espresso and I let it soak overnight and drain it the next day. Interesting. And I feel like there's like the way you're supposed to do it, and there's just the way that's good for you. And like absolutely whatever the way that's good for you, that's the way to do it. I was hoping that there was something here, and there is not. But GG's and us for getting here. That was quite right, and I think we're cooked. Like most things in life, Penny says, yeah, do the thing that works for you, not the thing that everyone says you should do. We are cooked, cooked, cooked. I'm not even sure that this is the correct way to be going, but you know, it's an adventure. Do we have to be faster? We've already done this before at some point. Otherwise we wouldn't have gotten somebody's, like, yeah, we've already gotten strawberries here. Rubiana, good to see you here. Come on in. Mother Becca Rubiana says, oh, thank you. Just, yeah, and thank you for redeeming your daily commute. That is great. So good to see you, Rubiana. Just gotta time the zoom in, right? Like all the other rooms, I guess, yeah. It's all about timing that zoom in. We are right now just looking for the very first strawberry. Okay, so we've already passed it because that's strawberry. So maybe it's... So which strawberry is this? Can we say this? No, not exactly. I think we're cooked. I want to know what strawberry that one is, though. Wait, we're in the wrong section? Are we even in the right section? I mean, this is fun, so we're going to keep doing it, but... Oh, I see. I think I see. Thank you for the lurk, Penny. I appreciate it. Oopsies. Not quite right. But close. The eaves are getting... Yeah, I don't even know what time it is by you. It must be late, so I hope that you have a good night's rest, Penny, and thank you for being here. Gave the case a little catnip. They enjoyed it. Snow is uber relaxed in his box. That is so fun. Boobiana, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Almost, but not... Oh, I remember what we did there. I think. Yeah, we caught on the thing, if I remember correctly. All of this just to see which strawberry this is. So close. So close again. Oh, we have to catch that a second time. Okay. Okay. Which strawberry are you? That was the third strawberry. Okay, so we blew past one strawberry. Okay. Okay. So if we get to... Alright, restart chapter. That restarted faster than I thought it would. Lily, your cats are so adorable. I am not a cat person, but they really make me think I could be, perhaps, maybe one day, a cat person. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's nothing there. Claire says, gotta get prep for work now, but have a great stream. Thank you. I'm covering for a co-worker. Claire says she can visit her long-distance partner. Otherwise, I'd be off and hang out longer. No, of course, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi, and good luck with your shift at work. That's how high we can jump. You're a cat person of the viewing variety. Lily says, yes, exactly. Yeah, you understand. Yes, we appreciate Lily says, yeah. Yeah, exactly. A viewing cat person. I feel like if it were possible to use this bouncy cloud to get this high rather than this high, but then not bonk on the death cabbage. I think that would be a strat. It feels really finicky though. And the physics are like not exactly what I'm expecting them to be for some reason. Okay, and the dash doesn't keep our upward momentum from the cloud thing. Or did it just... No, I think I was just pressing the wrong button. Loki Pork, good to see you here. Come on in and thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. We are trying to find strawberries and we are not succeeding. Which is okay. Or was that the exit? I bet that was the exit from this other area. Am I being dense? Maybe. Almost. I want to see where this actually... I want to remember where this goes because I don't remember. Oopsies, not quite right. So was that thing, let's verify that that was the exit. Let's get this again just for funsies. We'll verify, okay, this was an exit, I think. And my partner knew Squishmallow. Oh no, wait, that's not the exit. Squishmallow of Karami with a Sakura. I am not well versed in any of those words. Any of the proper nouns in that sentence, I don't know what they are. I've heard of Sakura, but I only know it in a narrow context. You can't go back up, sadly. Ah, Shiki says Kokomi is a Sanrio character. They're cute. That's I love that there's this whole like world of stuff that I don't know, that like it's stuff I could come to know. Sakura equals cherry blossom. Okay, so that is roughly what I thought it meant. Oh, I misspelled. Shiki says Karami. Yeah, no worries. I wouldn't know. I want to see, like, maybe there's something else in here somewhere? Not there. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for right now. I'm just, like, looking for things that are sus out of the corner of my eye type of thing. I was hoping there was going to be a way to go from this thing we just exited from to this entrance or whatever that is. Maybe there's a way to get like that moving platform from the previous area to here? Let's try that. Or maybe there wasn't even a moving platform here and I just misremember it. And right into the death cabbage. Oh no, there's nothing there. I'll share a pic of your partner holding it. Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. With me to their work. Oh, that is fun. Oh, the square bracket. Yes, everyone spam your square brackets in chat. Love a good square bracket. Okay, this is a Tuliberry Megalixir question, if anybody happens to know. Is this thing an entrance or an exit above me? Does anybody know? In the meantime, I'll just go boldly forward. Like my, what class was it? Mathematical analysis professor used to say, nothing to be done but go boldly forward. I thought we were going to land on the thing. That was so silly of me. I don't type much on, and the square bracket is close to my enter key. Lily says, I mean, the number of times that I will, in using Twitch mobile, type a sentence that should include a comma, and then just send it there, because the comma is next to the enter key on my mobile keyboard. And I'll just be like, whoops, forgot something. Like the other half of that sentence. That was not a good example sentence for something that indicated a comma should be coming, but you get the idea. Everything I'm like, maybe there's a secret entrance to a thing here or there. This definitely feels to me like the bomb every tile portion of a Metroid run. This was not the play. I definitely remember as a kid going through the original NES Metroid and just like bombing every tile looking for secrets. This very much has that sort of feeling to me right now. Although the original NES Metroid did not have Death Cabbage. Can we make it back with just one jump off here? No, we can't. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Oh, I think we're in trouble. We can bounce off of one of these, maybe? Come on, Snowball. There we go. That was a mistake. I know we can get hit by the snowballs off screen here because that happened last time. Okay, there was so that's gotta be the one we've already gotten. It's gotta be, right? Okay, we're a little too close to the pit there. Oopsies. How did that work out? That was wild. Okay, so that should be the second one. Okay, so it's before this. So is it in this room somewhere? No, that's a way to get back to the beginning of the room. There's nothing down here. This is just death. It's like, is the fact that this is a semi-solid, is that a hint that there's something down, or is it just an aesthetic choice? I think that is not an aesthetic choice. Sorry, I think that is an aesthetic choice. What if we go from this direction? No, I think that's just death. And I think this is just to give us a reprieve from the wind. So I know we can get clocked by a snowball up there that you can't even see coming, which seems a bit cheap to me. Okay, there's nothing up there. And that's the strawberry we just got, so it's gotta have been before this room? Let's make our way back. But no, we can't go back here, so maybe it's off of this room? No, and we have gone past our half-hour mark, so I'm going to take a moment and stand up. Everyone check with your body, see what you need. Bye! No, that's silly. What does my body need? My body's not being particularly verbose about its stretching needs at the moment. Where are you? OBS, there you are. I think I'm going to do this little rotating stretch. This is something I did a lot in cross country in middle school and high school. This little dynamic stretch. Normally I do static stretches on stream, but for some reason that one felt like the thing to do. So yeah, check in with your body, see what you need, if it's a snack or a stretch or bio break, whatever you need. Okay. Like scanning every room, trying to look for things. So we've already gone this way and established that it's not here. And I don't think it's possible from here. Like if we were in this spot, as though we had just exited the area to the left and had full dashes, we had 2 dashes we could use. I don't think we could possibly get up there. We actually get less momentum if we're walking. Interesting. I feel like the thing I'm trying to do is too finicky even for this game. I just don't see what else we would do. The hunt for the elusive strawberry, right? I'm sure people, if anybody knows where it is, they're like, it's one of those, like, it's so obvious once you already know. Yeah, and I've already, Tuliberry Megalixir asked if anybody knew if this was an entrance or an exit. But if you know, Tuliberry Megalixir. So we know if we get to the room with the... Time for you to look it up. Yeah, if you don't mind, actually, Lily, I would appreciate that. So we know if we get to the room with the snowballs, we've gone too far. Okay, so we can just hang out here kind of indefinitely. What chapter is this? Chapter 7? I think. It's like, I don't think we've gone so far that that couldn't be an exit from somewhere off of here. Ouch. Ouchies. That was silly of me. I was trying to dash into the side of that outcropping. I didn't realize that I did not have enough energy to do it. So this is the area before the area with the snowballs. So it could be here. Miss a thing. Bro, gamer stress. That was all very intentional and not accidentally saving myself at all. So close, but not quite. You're right, the cloud hop area has an upward thought. Okay. Thank you, I appreciate that. So it has an up. Right up is the spot. So it's to the right of me? So basically you're saying that this hole above me is not the spot that I want, is not the entrance. Is that basically what you're... And this is all under the Tuliberry Mega Elixir. Yes, okay. So this is not the entrance. That is good to know. That'll just keep me from going down like an infinite red herring of trying to figure out how to get up there because it's impossible. Okay, so the entrance is somewhere else. And that we are now outside the Tuliberry Mega Elixir. Thank you for that, Lily. I really appreciate it. So it could be somewhere in this room, or it could be somewhere in here. Let's try looking around here first. this feels silly, but okay, that's the exact. That was not what I meant to do, but it really wasn't much different from what I did mean to do. I'm going to try to take this ball. I was hoping it was going to shatter right through that, but it did not. Like, I feel like for this far in the game, this should be such a obvious thing to have me just dash into a thing and break it. Unless I maybe misinterpreted what you said, Lily. This is so vexingly confusing. We get very close if we do 2 up dashes. We do not get close if we do a diagonal dash. That was too close of a haircut just now. That was a coronal incision with no anesthesia. Yeah, this is just vexingly confusing. Oops. this is the snowball room. This is not the snowball room yet. Oh, no, it is the snowball. Okay. Okay, so there's nothing hidden. There's nothing hidden off screen there but our death, which is what happened on the other side when I was saying you can get gotten by the snowballs off screen. Oh, okay, I had to see the vid of how. Okay, so can we do like yes or no to a Liverian Mega Elixir? Where I will ask yes or no questions and you just answer yes or no? Is that okay? Would that, can we try that? So just to confirm, yes, we go up this hole, the one that's directly above Madeline, that we're falling just short of? Is that what we're supposed to do? Yes, okay. Interesting. And it's a whoa thing. We can do that! I bet we can do that. I bet that's it. No longer to Liverian Mega Elixir. I think that, yeah. It requires you to go left first is the only... Okay, okay. It requires you to go left first. I'm gonna try this, because this is also fun. And maybe it's wrong, but it's fun. Let's try and get the timing better. That is really quite close, though. Okay. That was so fun. Okay, so here's my next Liverian Mega Elixir. Okay, was that it? You did it, Lily says. Nice, thank you. It did not occur to me that I could... Oh, these are going to disappear immediately. And they do respawn. Okay. Okay, that wasn't... What I did was not it. That was not the intended strat. It just... But you got it. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. I love that. That's what matters, yeah. Like the cold brew. You do it your way. And these cloud platforms, I feel like, are traps. I think that these are like nefarious cloud platforms. They're out to get me. Okay. So that's all the strawberries in here. Alright, GG's us. We got all the strawberries. That was an adventure. Okay, so now to Liverian Mega Elixir. What is are you able to describe the intended strat? Or is it like too much? And like, do you have like a YouTube link or something so we could watch the intended strat right now? Save your progress, Mr. Okay, so we got that. Alright, so those are all the strawberries. Have we 100%ed the strawberries? There's nothing in reflection. 31. 29. 25. 18. Okay, we got all the strawberries, at least in the first 7 chapters. That's pretty neat. Yeah, and Lily, if you can share whatever, like, link to whatever you're looking at, I'd be very curious to see what the intended strat there was. Okay, let me just open this up. Copy link. And let me open up I have different browsers that I use. Oh, this is so silly. Instead of just giving me that link, it copied a link to like Twitch. It did something silly. Chapter 7 walkthrough. Okay, so we're going to, let me see if I can manage this in OBS. Properties. Location capture, min. I think this should work. Let's try that again. Restart capture. Okay, so let's see what the intended strat was here. That's probably too loud. Okay, so this is what we did to get to the gem. Okay, that's more or less what we did to get to the gem. There's the gem. Here's this thing. Standing above it. No, wait a second. Okay. Wait. Oh my goodness, that is so clever because your dash resets when you change rooms. That is effing brilliant. Okay. That is interesting. I would never have guessed that in a million years. That is, and it's funny because I've made note of that mechanic several times, and just it did not granulate me to, my brain did not granulate that. That is so, that is fascinating. All right, can we hide that? All right, so we're going to take our break because we're coming up on the ads. Take this time to check in with your body, see what you need. If you need a rest break, I mean, that's what we're doing. What type of rest you need is up to you to discover. Choose your own adventure. And I guess after these messages, we'll be right back. Tube, it's good to see you here. Good to see you here. Come on in. There was one serious thing I wanted to mention, and I thought I had set up a recurring, like one of the automatic messages, but it doesn't seem to have worked. I do want to introduce a little bit of politics, if you will, into this stream beyond like showing up as a trans woman in America. And that is to have a monthly thing that I ask of everyone. So I'm just going to type monthly ask. There we go. So here's my ask of everyone. Basically is to call your Congress critters or contact them somehow and say you don't want age verification, attestation, whatever in operating systems. And also there's this like legal loophole that lets Citizens United happen if you're in the US. And so that's something else that I would ask that everyone contact their Congress critters about. You can read the whole text thing there if you want, and I'm happy to answer questions about it or talk more about it. But I do want to, since I have this platform, ask that people do something every month, and maybe it'll happen. I have contacted several of my Congress critters already about the age attestation, and I'm adding to my list the Citizens United loopholery situation. So hopefully, if enough people lean on their Congress critters in the US, maybe some change can happen. And yeah, if you don't know how to contact your Congress critters, you've got exclamation mark how to contact. And that is my serious moment for today. And I will also have to look into why that periodic message is not happening. Oh, OBS. Anyways, yeah, thank you for the hug tube. It's a lot to, you know, have to do stuff like this. But I trust that the folks here, if you've got the spoons, if you've got the capacity, if it's safe for you to do so, yeah, contact your Congress critters. Put pressure, use all the levers of democracy that we can. Alongside, in addition to finding community, having fun, and having that like dichotomy. Thank you, Broadbot. This time, Broadbot was right. We want to switch to big game from big me. And it actually does text to speech in my ears with this ridiculous voice, which is fun. All right, so we've done all the strawberries. We can do B-sides. I'm actually not sure like what to do next. Okay, this is also a Tuliberry Mega Elixir question. Does the blue heart represent those gems I've been getting, or does that represent something else? And let's also hit up the Summit B-side. This should be an adventure. And I just realized I forgot to top up my water, so I'm going to go do that. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Or do go anywhere. Lurkers are totally welcome. Tube, that's cute. I like that. Lily says, I like the trans colors as you were flying up to the summit. Oh, that is cool. That is so lovely. I mean, even right now, Madeline's kind of like the blue sweater and the pink hair. Very, and like her two hair colors being pink and blue, very trans. Oh, this music is good. I mean, all the music in this game is good, but... close, but not quite. Bonked her head. Christy, good to see you. Come on in. It is so cool to see you here. Everyone go follow Christy. Christy is the organizer for the NYC stream meetup, which I am going to on Saturday. Alright, let's focus. It's good to see you. How are you doing, Christy? Christy was also a speaker on a... sorry about the bouncing noise, that's obnoxious. On a panel on Trans Day of Visibility, if I remember correctly. Okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, we're gonna do that. That is not what I intended to do. We're gonna grab onto this. Jump. This is very precise. Our gift from our friend Celeste is painting from an artist friend. An artist. Another friend found an art festival. Oh, that is so cool. Also, everyone, please congratulate Lily on having gotten married. If you haven't already. That is the... I'm assuming that was a wedding gift from Celeste? That sounds so lovely. Bonked her head. Bonked her head again. Bonked our feet. It was, thank you. Liz says, yeah. What is this? Too slow. Very... I didn't even notice there was death cabbage there. That is so funny. Like, I knew, but it like didn't register that I couldn't just fly right through it. What do we do here? Not that. Ooh, minor key. Fancy. Oh, why'd I do that? What do we do here? Okay, I see. I think I see. This would be a great place to have had those binoculars, though. Too far, but I got the idea. Focus. Saying focus definitely works. Told ya. Whoops, not quite. Oh, there's the thing down there, okay. Lynn says we had to reschedule because of a few financial issues and timings. So we eloped and had our ceremony close to our anniversary. Oh, okay. That's such a lovely way to reframe, I guess, to recontextualize that day. That is so cool that you did that. I'm sorry, like, you had the financial issues and the timings, but it sounds like you really made something lovely of the situation, and that's like, what is more trans than making something lovely of a situation that has some things that are suboptimal about it, right? No, and it was such a... I know that you shared the ceremony with a few folks, and that was just like I think I saw it in your Discord, and that was just so lovely. I have no idea how we pulled that last bit out of wherever we pulled it out of, but we did. Huh. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, we got some help from Battleline. So close. Ooh, not quite. I remember the previous time we did that with just one dash, so I was like, I'm gonna do it with one dash again. I was very happy that I brought everything to have our wedding live streamed. I edited it too as soon as I had those spoons to have less dead air. Oh, okay. That is so lovely. Okay, I was trying to show off there, and it did not go well. Why am I showing off again? I don't know. Not quite what I meant to do. There we go. No showing off this time. No, not enough. Okay, down here. There we go. Yes, those are very trans colors. You're right, Lily. Oh, what is this? Just trying to get a better view of like what's up here. You just cheese it? Almost. Okay. Okay, I think I see what the general strat is. Let's just try it. So we've got to be very judicious with our dashes. Not right into the spikes though. Okay, I think what we do there is we... Not that. We don't walk into spikes either. So close. At least we can fall down safely. Too far. Too much momentum. Ooh, interesting. I'm so surprised we had momentum off that. I thought we'd come to a complete stop. No fair. I thought for sure we were going to grab that little ledge there. Let's go just do it again. It's fine. Or you could face plant right into the spikes. That's also a pro gamer strat. what's this thing get? Alright. So this seems to be leverage momentum to not need to dash, and then dash. If you can get to the beach, then you are ready for the beach. Everybody is a beach body if the person in that body likes the beach. That's my opinion anyway. And I think that's the right opinion. Alright. Alright, I'm just heck gonna go for it. Okay, this seems reasonably doable. Not like that, though. They're gonna be cheeky and just hold on to the side, but no, we got destroyed by the spikes because we sat on the spikes with our butt. Let's try this again. Okay, that would have worked. We are in trouble now. I think we are cooked, chat. We are toast, toast, toasty toast. And there's nowhere to land. Oh, we could have landed there. Okay. There's not a lot of space to catch that ledge, but it was enough. Look at this, like, bench car seat couch looking thing. Alright, where are we going? There's nothing to be done but go boldly forward. Or explore behind us, that's also an option. Nothing, okay. Now there's nothing to be done but go boldly forward. Oops, okay, I think we are cooked. Not exactly right. Oh, so close. Okay, but I think rather than kind of stalling there, I think we just try and use our momentum and just go. That was sneaky. We were gonna get moved on to the death spikes there. I feel like death spikes, death cab, just everything doesn't kill you in this game. I like the wet floor sign there. Very important. Oh, this is fascinating. I wonder if those three fall as a set, or if they fall one at a time. I'm very curious. I guess we're going to find out. Okay, so... booster jump, springboard thing, springboard thing, springboard thing. We can probably dodge the first thing if we want to. And then get the second springboard. And then patience, patience, patience. I think that's what we do. Although I'm not even sure that those three things are going to fall separately. But we shall try it. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad. We got a little battle line situation there. It's got no spikes on the top. Okay. Alright, we gotta go fast. I see how it is. Alright, can we respawn battle line? Yes, we can. Okay. Or we can just fall in the hole for funsies. We got around it the first time by accident, and now I can't. Alright, there we go. For Science Tube says, and in reading your message, we do some more science and get destroyed by the thing. Oh, that's funny. We have a Discord, and there's no link. That is hilarious. We have a Discord. That is true. Thank you, Broadbot. Invite to server. Copy link. We have Oxygen, Boobiana says, also true. What did I set up? Discord set paste? No. Yes, there we go. We have Oxygen. Yes, we've got Oxygen. That is true. And now if we... There we go. Made up science. Is the made up science we have a Discord? Is that what you want made up science about? It is. So we have a Discord. Made up science, we have a Discord. Nice long slow sip. What emote is that? Good one, yeah. So most people would think that when a gamer says, Chlono is... Oh my goodness, Chloe, thank you so much for the raid. That is so lovely of you. Lily, we will get back to your made-up science. That was so perfectly timed. Welcome, Raiders. I am Becca, that brought from Queens, they, she. Hello, hello. A little about me. I am typically a retro streamer, mostly playing the greatest hits of my childhood, but today we are playing Celeste. We are going for, I guess we're slowly 100%ing and trying to get to the 8th chapter. You can ask me anything. Thank you for the follows. Follows are anonymous, but you can also unanonymize yourself. It's a Chlono raid. Thank you so much for the raid. Oh, this is so lovely. Thank you, ASG and Alien Valkyrie and Demon D. Harris, Ash Geekin' Out, Raven Bloodwitch, Yami, good to see you here. Khan, I remember you. Thank you all so much. And Rage Jazzy, thank you all for being on Jextend. What were you up to? Chloe, I'm very curious. Also, anybody, if you've got to raid your own self-care is very important. But yes, what were you up to? I love to hear what folks were doing. Ash Geeking Out Redeemed, that was me. I follow. Thank you for identifying yourself. That is so, so lovely. We started season 3 of Tales of the Telltales of the Walking Dead. Happy to see you stream. Yami says, hope it's been enjoyable so far. Yeah, it really has been. We did get up to a late start, so we're only doing one game today. Usually we either do Super Metroid Link to the Past combined randomizer, or we do 2 games. We've been doing Celeste and Final Fantasy IV. We're doing something low-key and casual today, like 100%ing Celeste. That's low-key and casual. It's also my first playthrough. And then we did like 3 whole episodes because I'm obsessed, Chloe says. Oh my goodness. That is so great to love a game that much, though. So we are at the half-hour mark. We take an ad break every hour. So I've got a standing desk, so I'm gonna push the standing button. So take this time, check with your body, see what you need. If you need to stretch or grab some water, do a bio break. I'm just gonna do a little cross-body stretch. Ash Geeking Out says, love this retro game music, right? Isn't it so good? And one of the redeems that we have is Made Up Science, where I just have to make up absurd science based on whatever the prompt is. And Lily had prompted, we have a Discord. That is the, yes, Broadbot, I meant to leave this on. Stretch, Chloe says, yeah. So we have a Discord is the made-up science, and I was about to dive into it when you raided, so you all get to hear my made-up science, and hopefully you'll think it's satisfactory. And this may get a bit metaphysical as well. So, when a gamer says we have a Discord, you might think, for example, that they're talking about the discussion platform where many streamers host communities. However, we're talking about something different. We are talking about Discord in the sense of dissonance in music. And why is that something we would be talking about? Well, we know from J.R.R. Tolkien's scientific treatise, The Silmarillion, that wonderful things can be spawned into existence through discord, through dissonance, through musical unharmony. And when I say we have a Discord, I mean that we are creating wonderful magic things out of the chaos and out of the trouble in the world around us. We are making magic and love and joy and happiness and hope. That is what I mean by we have a Discord. How is that? That actually worked out much better than I thought it would. Awesome, Ash Geeking Out says, yeah, thank you. Yes, Lily says. I mean, hey, trans girls are magic. And we can double dash. Oh my goodness. J.R.R. Tolkien's scientific treatise, The Silmarillion. I can't. How did I? That is wild. Anyway, we're going to get back to the game. We're going to get back to the game. Anything from the Silmarillion is real, Ash Geeking Out says. Also, I do see that there's the G, Ash Geeking Out. But, you know, it means can't spell game without gay, Boobiana says. Exactly. I'm so surprised that that did not get automated. I'm glad it didn't. Automod has really been on our case lately about like, but we're just saying gay shit. And Automod is like, you shall not say gay shit. That's obviously what Automod talks like. But yes, and Raiders, I'm trying to get into a routine with scheduling, but Tuesdays and Thursdays are my usual stream days, especially with you, Boobiana says. I know, Boobiana, you have been the target of Automod's ire. Oh, thank you for clipping that, Lily. I really appreciate it. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Yes, that is the we have a Discord made up science. Alright, let's respawn that. I need to sort some food while I'll be lurking. Chloe says, thank you for the warm welcome. Thank you so much for the raid, Chloe. I really appreciate it. Everyone go follow Chloe if you're not already. They're like just a delightful streamer. I believe your description of your channel says you're not cozy, Chloe, but I beg to defer. And enjoy, I was gonna say enjoy lunch, enjoy dinner. How did we do this all those other times we did it? Okay. Okay, so it's up, move over, up again. That's gotta be it. Like so many of the times I play this game, I like do something by accident and don't know exactly what I did or how I did it or anything like that. What the heck is going on here? Oh my goodness, we're cooked. We're cooked, chat. We have no dashes. We're in trouble. Let's get back to here. Respawn. Ash Geeking Out says, it's nice to see some retro gaming. Been playing a lot of new franchise stuff. Is this retro modern or actually an original game? So this is, I guess, it's a relatively new game. So it's not old enough to be retro. I actually don't remember when this came out. It's been out for a while. We're charred, Boobiana says about me saying we're cooked. I mostly do play Super Nintendo, Nintendo games, that era. So 2018, Tube says, for the date for Celeste. Yeah. So it's not, it's like, I guess 8 years old, but it's very retro style. Yeah, exactly. Made in the retro style. Yes. Same brain cell, Ash. We're sharing that brain style. Retro, that brain style. That brain cell. Retro style, but not retro. 2018, Lily says, brain style. Bubiana says, yes, we have a fantastic brain style here. Okay, we're going to pause here and just look at what the room is like. Next Made Up Science is going to be explaining retro brain style. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we're going to get battle lined up to that thing. I think we just go for it. Oh, I see. I think I see. But we need to preserve a dash for all of that. Nope. Good try though. I heard preservative gas. What did I say that came out as preservative gas? I mean, I know, like, I do talk fast, and sometimes my accent can be a little bit inscrutable. Preservative gas is funny, though. Okay, there we go. Trans flag colors. It was preserve a dash. Okay. Preservative gas. Preserve a dash. Oh my goodness. We got some more galaxy sheets. Okay. So I'm like, give me 1 second. I just want to move the clip on my monitor here. My audio monitor. Tube says also, hi, Bubiana. Bubiana waves to Biana. Oh, cool. Alright. I guess we just dash through the galaxy sheet. Diagonally? Also diagonally? Diagonally again? I saw what was going to happen before it happened. I was like, well, we're just going for it. We're getting cooked again. Nicely charred. Springboard. So heck close. Oh, no fair. Cianto says, good after evening, ladies. Hello, Cianto. So good to see you here. Come on in. Says, I wonder if there are galaxy sheets available as legit bedding. Howdy, Cianto says. Howdy, Cianto Tube says. So I've been doing dialectical behavioral therapy on Wednesdays, and then I'm also just checking on my messages in Discord where trans girls make magic. Oh, Penny shared the pumpkin spice thing from before, so maybe we'll take a look at that after the next break. Simpsons, thank you for the great suggestion yesterday, Queens. Absolutely. I am happy to have suggested something. I will say that streamer brain is in effect, and I don't remember what I suggested. Oh no, that suggestion. I remember now. Yeah, right. It's I don't remember. I know it's Squirrel Stitch or Stitch Squirrel. Just like delightful new streamer, absolutely fantastic. As Ash asks, how's the weather in York? The weather is gorgeous. Like, I forgot the controls. I put on a sweater, thinking like it was going to be, we're cooked again. Thinking it was going to be a little bit like cool. And I was like, why am I sweating? And I was like, oh, it's in the 70s today. I don't know what that is in reasonable people units. Is New York short for no yogurt? Oh, we have plenty of yogurt. Finally getting warmer, thank goodness. Yeah, I am a warm weather girly. I do love there are people who enjoy cool weather, because otherwise it would serve no purpose for me. Okay, what the heck do we do here? So we hit that springboard, and then maybe we can dash to that first vertical wall as opposed to horizontal walls. And then do that again. Lily says, my nickname is Squirrel. Lily, there's another squirrel as well who also streams and is also delightful. And so I recommended that person. We hit the spring roll. I actually had a spring roll and leftover dumpling soup for lunch today. So I have already hit the spring roll today. But yes, yeah, no, I definitely am a warm weather girly. So I was like sweating in this sweater, so I changed into this. And I definitely say sometimes that like my fashion sense is barely qualifies as clothing, is kind of how I like to dress sometimes. Trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. You know what's funny? Lily says I did the same about the sweater and the change. Yeah, well, because the past few days it's been like cold. Like I've been like legitimately cold. I started to thought that I didn't finish earlier related to galaxy sheets. So after DBT, I've been meeting up with Mercury, my one partner, and Mercury is an incredibly talented sewist, and so we hit up the garment district yesterday, and there are so many cool fabrics. Like, oh my goodness, like it's just like a city block of nothing but fabric stores, and there are many things that look like galaxy sheets. Lily says I wore a sweater to my partner's work, and when I got back I took it off. Now I'm wearing my tank. Yeah. Do we do a Dagley? Tank like the vehicle. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I said something. Oh, we are schmoovin'. Okay. Interesting. What do we do here? Tank top, yes. I'm just gonna put a tank on my shoulders. I was not expecting to be schmoovin' so fast there. Right, we're gonna do... And what is the point in this thing? This must serve some purpose. Like, why would they put this here for no reason? Wish I had a military tank. Yeah. It's painted in the trans flag colors. So I'm trying to figure out what's the point of the springboard. Like, is it a hint as to where you should be entering this thing? That was not the strat. Can we hold left? Will that prevent us from... Okay. No, we can't hold left. Oh, good to see you here. I hear a B-side, Bob. Yeah. So we've actually gotten all the strawberries in the first basic areas. I just finished a project. It looks incredible. Oh, that is so cool. Yeah, if you want to share in the Discord, Lily, by all means, please do. Yeah, we're doing some B-side. We actually got a really tough strawberry before. Can't share pics until FanFest. Can't share pics until FanFest is done. Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, Becca Volk says, how goes? And congrats on the strawberry collecting. Yeah, it goes good. It goes good. Oh, we can hold left, but we can't hold left too soon. That was too soon. Oh, whoops. Oh, but then we can catch it. Okay, let's try that. Cianto gifted a tier 1 sub to Lily. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. However you're here, if you're lurking, chatting, watching the VODs, or gifting subs, I appreciate you all. Cianto, thank you so much. And two, thank you for redeeming your daily commute. Cianto, thanks for redeeming your daily commute. Okay, now let's try this. What do we do now? This way, that way? Oh, that's one way. Oh, thank you for redeeming the daily commute. Great channel. Celeste gonna lurk. But we'll... Oh, that's funny. Now this thing is running. We'll try to catch up again. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Ash. Thank you for stopping in and being a raider. So we do have a monthly ask that we're doing now, and it's going to be some kind of activism or political thing. So I'm just asking folks in the US, and oh my goodness, Ash, thank you for redeeming Aqua Rake. I'm asking folks in the US to contact your Congress critters about the OS identity attestation bills and about closing the Citizens United loophole. So if you're in the US and you've got the spoons to contact your Congress critters, let me know if you need help doing that. Boobiana redeeming Stretch It Out. Thank you for that. We'll do this one. Yeah, I've decided I've got this platform and representation matters, but I can also ask things of people. Not in US, but I'll spread awareness. Thank you, Ash. I really appreciate that. Yeah, there are several states that have bills. 11 of them have been defeated. There are several that are up. And so, you know, let's use all those levers of democracy that we can and hopefully make some change. Push things in the right direction. Speaking of right direction, what the heck do I do here? Guess we go up, over. We need to preserve. We need to, oh, what was the thing that I was misheard as saying before? Preservative gas. We've got a preservative gas. Preserve a dash. So we go up here. Maybe we can go diagonally? I think that's the strat. Okay, that was not the strat, but it worked. So that was the strat, just not the strat I intended. This is the tiniest galaxy sheet. Oh, so close. Must preserve gas, Boobiana says, yeah. Oh, dash in the wrong direction. It sounds like holding a fart or something, yeah. Those tiny spikes are evil, Siando says, right? Oh, there's a springboard there. Okay. Is that how the double jumps works? I don't... So, the double jumps, the double dashes work. In that you can just... Oh, you're asking holding a fart for the right one. Okay, no, you're asking a non-serious question, and I was trying to figure out where the serious question was in your non-serious question, Lily. Oh, there's a raid train incoming. I honestly don't understand how raid trains work, but thank you all for doing whatever it is that you're doing that's making that happen. It does for Wario and Smash Bros. Technically. Oh, I love that. That's very Wario, isn't it? And thank you all for all your support today. It's really lovely. Not quite what I wanted to do. I mean, that's what I was trying to do, but it wasn't the correct move. This is such a clever use of these galaxy sheets as like rechargers. Oh, we didn't go through the galaxy sheet, did we? We did not. Rude. Okay, up here. Bro, wrong way. I think are we, yeah, well now we're cooked because we landed on the spikes. I wasn't sure if we could save it, but then I just messed up. We had preserved some dash gas. So close. Okay, that was just being overambitious. No reason for that. No need to show off. Ooh, we just missed. Pressed the wrong button. Over here, over here. Missed it again. I think I'm accidentally pressing, I am accidentally pressing diagonal instead of up there, which is not what I want to do. So close. Okay, down this way. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Okay, nice, very good. There was more. Okay, I think pressing diagonal instead of the intended direction. It feels so familiar, right? Right? And whose emote is that? Also, I love the Toph laughing emote, Lily. Come on, Twitch, stop giving me pop-up controls. Just let me hover over. Fishy, it's a fishy emote. Do that more often than I like playing this as well. Yeah, and the 8-bit though is actually really good at not having that like unintentional diagonal input. I actually have a Switch Pro 2 controller that I use for my like emulator laptop that's bolted to my TV, and I did a comparison of the inputs, and you get far more false positive diagonals on the Nintendo controller than you do on this one. The 8-bit, oh yeah, it's so good too. Oh, we did not preserve enough dash gas. We're cooked. Bye! Keep forgetting to buy that controller, yeah. I really enjoy it. Nope. We can probably get to here, though. You'll have to actually do the thing. Pro gamer strats. Ooh, that was... My brain, I was already in the area with the battle line, and not this spot. My brain was like a whole like section ahead of where we actually were. I did that again. This looks fun. So close. Ooh. Slow down. Suddenly I'm like, gotta go fast. Like, we really don't gotta go fast. Hmm. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. I think in my head, I proved a concept there, which is we can propel forward and then dash in a different direction. And we just gotta pick the correct direction. Which is not up, it is diagonally. Tube says, BRB, gonna go for a walk and make some tea. Enjoy the walk and enjoy the tea. And I'll see you on the other side of that. So close. I definitely feel like there are some things in this game where the strat I'm using is far more fiddly than the intended strat. Finicky, I guess, is the American English word for that. I don't know why my brain's giving me the British version. And I feel like the way I'm trying to solve this might be one of those things where there's an intended strat, and I'm just doing something more complicated that can work, but isn't what they intended, maybe. Like before with that cloud. Oops. So if we dash and leap, and then diagonal dash in the other direction, try and turn around, maybe that'll work? So close. And you feel like there's maybe, that's not the intended strat, but it's a strat that can maybe kind of work. And so that's the strat that's coming to mind, so that's what we're doing. Is it right? Probably not. We're doing it? Yeah. That was not what I meant to do. Rain for it, not dash for it. Same thing, I think. Okay. Alright, that kind of worked. And trans flag colors again. Love it. Whoa, it's an Oshiro room with the death meatballs. Okay. Well, the timing on this is so finicky. That was not it. Oh, but we can probably... We can grab onto things and just chill for a bit. Not like that, though. But the good version of that. Like that. Almost. How did we not get death meatball there? I thought for sure we were in the marinara. No, that's Mario Death. I wonder if I can reach. Okay, that we almost walked into death meatballs right there. Okay, almost. Unintentional diagonal input there. Brilliant. Almost. For some definitions of almost, anyway. Back down here. Gotta remember to dash far enough to actually make it, though. Okay. Yeah, this definitely is like nice. Ooh, ad breaks. That's right. Thank you, Saribot. We're taking an ad break. Take this time, check with your body, see what you need, snack, hydration, restroom break, whatever you need. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back everybody. Hope your break was nice. I'm just going to lower the music back down. I realize that's a little bit of a, I don't know, life hack for keeping the audio high during the Celeste, during our pauses or during our breaks. Because when you pause Celeste, the music gets quiet, but then if you go to the music settings, it gets back to the normal level. So, let's see what's going on here. Back to this. Sorry, give me 1 second. I was taking a look at something that someone shared on my Discord to see if I wanted to share it now, but for another time. Okay, what were we doing? We were trying to avoid the meatballs. All right. I do wish there were more music here, because that would be nice. It's funny, like even just stepping away for a moment, my brain has totally context switched. Like whatever, you know, nascent muscle memory I had that was developing, it's gone. Like my brain is like, Celeste, what's that? Nope. Actually, no, we can just make the music louder. That is something we can do. Like, I get why the composers chose to make this bit of music quieter, but I am unchoosing that. Okay, that was not what I exactly... Oh, we can cling on over here. Okay. Oh, we can just use that. We don't have to springboard. Okay. That explanation, I swear, made sense in my brain. What I'm trying to say is we don't have to dash immediately off of the springboard. We can hold on to that other ledge there and then dash at our convenience instead of having to time it off the springboard and the meatball and the other meatball. That is too many factors. Way too many factors. Alright, we got a springboard and a bunch of meatballs. Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. That was not the strat. Nor was that. Okay, that kind of worked. I mean, it worked. We made it. Alright, what are we doing next? Oh, and there are these, like, lock things. Shield. I don't actually know what these are, these little things, but I'll call them shields. Let's lower the music back down a bit. Okay, there we go. Now, oh, and there's a springboard on a moving platform? Wild. It's almost like this is inspired by Kaizo Mario. What is happening? Okay, we're just kind of doing it kind of janky, but that's okay. I like how we bonk into the stationary meatball. You totally should have got that. Or we could just entirely miss the springboard. Yeah, I know I did mention that I was doing. No, I want this thing. Okay, that I was doing dialectic behavioral therapy. And I just kind of like left it as a thing that I didn't actually talk about. Okay, I think we're kind of cooked-ish. Maybe we can get the... How the heck did we pull that out? That was wild. But yeah, I've been doing like a whole bunch of different mental health modalities. Cognitive behavioral therapy, IFS, parts work, and now I'm trying DBT, and they all help in different ways. And I think that's gonna hopefully help me get various things. It's gonna help me be more intentional and more in control of how I respond and react to things in the world. Because like it's kind of a challenging time, like that Discord thing that I was talking about. There's a lot of truth in what I said. All these treatment modalities are just so fascinating. Like that people have like taken the time and come up with, how can I help people who are dealing with this and that particular type of mental thing. The only thing I wish my aunt did get was mild salsa, but she got medium. Lily, was that okay? I don't know if that was intended for us or not, but too bad on the salsa. If you mentioned something about salsa and your aunt going for something before, I missed it. Okay, we got a little bit higher that time. So close. That was not it. It was. I was having chips and salsa, but I'm powering through medium. Okay. I'm guessing that... Walk off the edge. I'm guessing that you are not a fan of heat in your food. I am a fan of spicy food generally. So close! Can't do spicy roll, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I do enjoy spicy food. Slowly able to handle jalapeno. Okay. Yeah, one thing, so I've been... The DBT thing, just to talk a little bit about that. Chai Latte, nothing but Chai, good to see you here. Thank you for redeeming your daily commute. Chai also streams. So let me do a / shout out. I believe you have an automatic shout out set up if you chat, but in case you just want to quietly lurk and do your redeems, also follow Chai. Like being able to like keep on top of chores is something that I have historically kind of struggled with. And one thing that I'm doing is, okay, if I allow myself to do takeout, and this will connect to jalapenos in a moment, Lily. Like I'll order food, but then I will say, but between the ordering of food and food getting here, I have to do chores the entire time, no sitting around doing nothing. And the jalapenos remind me of that, because I ordered myself a pineapple jalapeno pizza the other day. And that was my thing, is like, I'm gonna do chores and then the food's gonna get here. And it worked out good. I got a whole bunch done. Chai says, hi Beck, I'm lurking and trying to stay warm. Enjoying my Celeste playthrough so far. I am. This is such a good game. We are currently pretty far along in the progression. So we're on there are like bonus levels, I'll call them. They're called B-sides in the game, and we have collected all the strawberries in the main, in the main areas, and we are doing in the first 7 sections. And then we are doing the B-sides currently. That was not the time to jump or to dash. But yeah, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Okay, we saved that somehow. Okay. What is this? That looks so scuffed. No, this is so much fun. I really enjoy this game. I think I am a Kaizo player at heart. And I believe this was based on Kaizo Mario at some point. Alright. Yikes, this is interesting. Okay, no, this is a mood. This is challenging. This is really heckin' challenging. I like it. Oh, I didn't realize we were gonna hit that one. Okay. Almost. Okay. The earlier thunder looks like I'm about to sneeze. Oh, that is so funny. Oops. Okay, that's fine. Ah. Okay, how do we keep ahead of it? Do this and activate it that way? I don't think we can do that, though. I think we have to just go straight through them. Which, like, I know, straight's a hard thing for me to do. We could do that, maybe. Maybe that's the strat there, and then we can get ahead of it. Okay, we can kind of do that. One of those, like, finicky situations. No, I don't think we can even kind of do that. Nope. Yee. That was not what I intended to do when I clung onto the side there, though, but that was interesting. Maybe that's the strat for that one? To get, yeah, maybe we have to get really ahead of it. This is delightfully challenging. That's not what I meant to do. I did say this is going to be a shorter stream, so I think we are going to probably raid out in the next 20-30 minutes. Let me just open up a new browser tab so I can see who's doing what. This is an unusual time for me to be wrapping up. Dude, good to see you here. I was just saying that we will think about wrapping up in the not too distant future. Not just yet, but soon-ish. Oh, we can do that. Okay. That was too fast. I don't think that's actually the strat, though. Okay. No! So close, we almost had that. If I had just been brainletting a little bit faster, I'd have figured it out, I think. I wonder if we can just use the... No, I don't. I think that's too... I'm wondering if we can use the springboard to get through this third one. No, but yeah. No, but yeah. Streamer brain at its finest, people. Or I could do that. Now there's a spot with wind? Oh my goodness. And there are snowballs. And I'm sure we have to use the snowballs to recharge. No, but yeah. No, but yeah. Okay. Toast. No toast. This is hard. I say like I'm surprised. Celeste, of course it's hard. That's how Hyrule residents refer to Vitreous. No, but yeah. Just a big ol' eye and then some other eyes. Okay, so I think if we... Nope. Okay. And there's wind and battle lines and cloud platforms. Let's respawn that. Which way does that battle line go, I wonder? I think we have to go up and around and get it from the other side. And I keep forgetting that dashes don't care about momentum, like wind momentum. Oh, that's right, that's a single use. Oh, that's wild. So we have to do what I'm doing to get Battle Line to go to the other side. Oh, that is a cute emote, and it's okay. That's my emote. What does the what does the underscore TK and HF? I think the HF is getting lost in the in the coffee there. But I like the little pointer thing. I honestly, I don't understand what these things mean a lot of the time, but they are cute. This got smooshed. That is so funny looking. I love it. This smooshed this. That is so funny. Oh, it's flipped. That is so funny. Horizontal flip. And squish. That is so fun. I love it. Oh, the sapphic emotes with the sunglasses are super cute. Okay, I see. I think I see what we can do. Like 10,000 points to play with, yeah. I honestly don't understand how the points, like a lot of this stuff works. I'm just like, I just show up and play games. The latte with glasses? Oh, I see. I have dark mode on. So the latte has glasses. Oh my goodness, you're right. The latte does have glasses. And the smoosh latte, oh my goodness, that is great. Let's reset this room. That is so fun. This is super challenging. Maybe we can downward dash to do that? Just to do it easier? We don't jump there though. That's not a thing we do. Is that black and white? That is so fun. Almost. Speaking of fun channel points, hands rub. What makes a volcanic rock either felsic or mafic? What makes a volcanic rock either felsic or mafic? So here's the deal. We all know what sapphic means. It's when femmes are into femmes. However, unbeknownst to us, rocks have an entire society to themselves, of themselves, by themselves, for themselves. And you would think that the F and the M stand for femme and masc, but actually they stand for fun and for, what does the M stand for? The F stands for fun and the M stands for magnificent. And so obviously, like all gender constructions, things are arbitrary and made up, and things are not necessarily as diametrically opposed as one would think in a binary gender system. And so the fun and the magnificent rocks can have either of these genders, and felsic rocks are rocks that are into fun rocks, and mafic rocks are rocks that are into magnificent rocks. And of course you can be bi, in which case you're into felsic and mafic rocks, and you can also have a malfic rock, which is kind of non-binary. And that is how volcanic rock can be either felsic or mafic. I hope that answers your question. I'm sure there's a real answer, but I've never even heard of those terms before. I didn't even know what those terms mean. Yeah, thank you, tube, thank you, Rubiana. I appreciate it. Chai says, love it, thank you, I appreciate that. Ooh, that was not what I wanted to do, and I think we're cooked. Are we? Yes, we are. We've been parboiled. That's the way we've been cooked today. Kim says, you approach that with the confidence of somebody who knows exactly what those terms mean. Well done. Yeah, I think that's part of the point is like so many people just like spew nonsense having no idea. And I'm like, you know what? We're going to make that the point of this redeem. Um, felsic refers to volcanic rocks, Chai says, rich in silicon, low in iron, while mafic is the opposite. But love your art, it's perfect. Thank you. I got stuck on the F and the M because my brain kept giving me malevolent for the M. I'm like, but we don't want that to be a gender among the rock people. And so magnificent is what came to mind. And that kind of worked. Oh, this is so challenging. It doesn't help when I just walk off the ledge, though. Let me see. Okay, so I'm going to try this for a little bit longer. Sorry if everything just got janky. Is stream still working? Okay, it seems to be. We're going to stand up. Yeah, we'll say 15 minutes more, then we wrap up. So check with your body, see what you need. I'm going to do some of these calf raises that are not stretches, but that's okay. I'm just kind of looking at who we might raid out to. As I do my calf raises. And too, if you have any ideas for folks to raid to, you can let me know in our Discord mod chat. I can remember where I put the Discord mod chat. There it is. All right, let's try this again. The lack of music is also very, like, it's a mood. This is very hard. This, like, navigating the... I hope that was right. Okay. Oh, gee, what do we do now? This is a lot. There's a lot to keep track of and a lot to get right all in a row. Progress, yes. Progress indeed, Shine. Progress is progress. Okay. But wait, there's more. Okay, that was not quite what I wanted to do. That was too far. Still too far. Oh my goodness, not so far this time. Okay, too far again. Barely. No, not too far. This. Wow. Okay, oh, yeah, I don't know if you saw my whole body flinch there. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeesh. Okay, we can do this. Okay. All right. Nice, Lily says thank you, yeah. Gee, what do we do here? Oh, I think we're in trouble. We are over easy, chat. Easy is second to scrambled. Oh, don't worry, we're gonna get scrambled, I'm sure, in this as well. There's no way that's the intended strat. That is so finicky. Instead. Okay, that's less finicky, but still finicky, but you know, based on Kaizo, so sure. Okay. At least that seems more repeatable. Says I have Velcro today. Spike keeps following me around the house. Oh, I have a Velcro kitty today, sorry. I had my windows arranged and I missed a word. Oh, your cats are really enough to make not a non-cat person a cat person. Like you said, I'm a cat person for viewing, like to see from afar. Cheese at this point. Spike has puppy energy, yeah. Okay, I don't think that actually gets us anything. Yeah, we can go around this way, but I don't think it actually gets us anything. Like, it doesn't make anything easier for us. Oh, okay. Nope. In trouble? Are we in trouble? Let's pause for a second. Okay, Tube, I see you. Thank you. So if we bounce off the springboard, we can get to this first one pretty quickly, and we'll have one dash preserved. We'll have enough gas for one more dash. Do we have to hop over? Maybe. Let's try that. No, that was not it. feels really finicky too. Can we use this as a practice jumping over thing? Yeah, I don't think we jump over. Like, that whole situation up at the top above that third one seems like a red herring to me. Like, it looks like you should be doing something by going over the top there, but that just seems like going up. That just seems like a lot, though. Okay. I was hoping to downward dash to move the thing and not send myself into a pit. Oh, that's right, we had no dash left. I'm going to try this just a couple more times, then rain out. I think I am also running out of brain gas. I wonder if that's how we're supposed to do that? That feels too tight to make. Maybe we can just jump over that one if we can get it to stay up long enough. Eee, okay, that was interesting. I'm trying to do is keep the thing up as long as possible. Like, keep the platforms in their second position as long as possible by dashing into the springboard, which will recharge my gas, my dash gas. Okay, but that's not it. You have to go up, I think, rather than diagonally coming off of that. Okay, we have to go up, get the dash up, and then jump over, catch the other side, catch the next side of the next one. This is very finicky. This is super challenging. I mean, it makes sense. It's like the B-side for the last region. Of course it's challenging. Okay, we are at the point where I said we would stop, and I think my brain has stopped granulating, so save and quit, I think will let us come back here. I mean, it's what we're doing anyway, because I'm out of steam. I think that brings us right back to where we were, right? Yes, okay. So next time we play Celeste, we will pick it up here. Thank you all for being here. It has been truly lovely. Let's see. So who do we want to raid out to? Let's see. Thanks for streaming. Tube says, yeah, of course. And thank you for the Discord, Tube. Shai says, thank you for streaming. Always great to see you. Yeah, thank you. It's great to see you too. Lily says, thank you. Yeah. We are going to, I want to see, I think I know where we're going. I'm like 80% sure. But let me say some thank yous if I can find my mouse. Thank you all for being here, particularly. Thank you, Lily, for redeeming Made Up Science. We have a Discord. Chloe, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for the 1, 2, 3, 4 anonymous follows. Ash Geeking Out, thank you for redeeming. That was me. I followed. And Siando, thank you for the gift sub to Lily. That was lovely. Tube, thanks for the daily commute. Siando, thanks for the daily commute. Volk, thanks for the daily commute. Ash Geeking Out, thank you for the Aqua Rake. Rubiana, thank you for stretching out. Chai, thank you for your daily commute and for Made Up Science. Speaking of fun channel points, rubbed heads. What makes a volcanic rock either felsic or mafic? And Tube, thank you for the Discord request. Let's see. All right, we are going to be raiding out to Lesbian Next Door, who is playing Breath of the Wild. I have been in L&D's chat a couple of times, and she's just really delightful. It has a bunch of plants, and it's very cool. So, thank you all for being here. This has been really great. We have !raid message. So if you've got access to the subscriber emotes, you can use the first one. Anybody can use the second one. So give those a copy. And we are going to /raid. Let me copy and paste Lesbian Next Door. Yes, Broadbot, this time I did, but I do need the reminder. Yes, so thank you all for being here. It has been truly lovely streaming with you all. I know I missed last week. But yeah, remember, you are worthy of love and joy. You are worthy of happiness and hope. You are valid, you are enough, and you are magnificent. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. All right, bye.